But instead, people are sitting around like they're in a movie like The Wizard of Oz, scared of the all-powerful Oz behind the curtain. They're terrified. Well, I don't want to do that. The feds will come and get me. F the feds. Do you understand? These people are so far out of the box, unconstitutional, setting a plan to destroy you, end your livelihood, end your family. They care not a lick for you. But yet we still have people sitting around going, well, I don't know what to do. My God in heaven. What do you mean you don't know what to do?
There's some people that are trying. I give kudos to Ernest Hancock.
Yeah, how's that working out for him?
Well, I'm looking forward to his Freedom Summit coming up the 4th to the 6th of December. Ron Paul, Sheriff Mack, Joel Skousen, got some great speakers lined up, and we'll see. I mean, it's in a big venue. My hope is a lot of people will attend.
Well, I'll go out there to see Richie Mack, and I'll go out there to see Joel Skousen. Joel and I have had many hours of conversation on the phone. I noticed I wasn't invited to that. He didn't even send me an invitation. Hey, John, do you want a table? He's on this damn network, but yet I didn't even get an invitation from him.
We have a table.
Well, we, white man, is you went out and got the table.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Which kind of steamed me, but, here's the problem. Nobody's working with anybody. If I had something going here in Austin, Texas, I'd be the first one on the horn to invite Ernie Hancock over. But see, there's not this symbiotic relationship because everybody's working their own edge here. Everybody's working their own deal. And we're out there working their own deals. The net effect of this, Robbie, is inconsequential. In the greater scheme of things.
Yeah. I wasn't aware you hadn't got an invite from him.
Well, no, and I'll show up personally to smile and shake his hand and say, what the hell, Chief? Any rate.
I have a link to it on my webpage if people want to book a seat in a hotel.
All right, let's go back to the phones here before I blow a gasket. Bob, you don't want to jump on the 10 minutes of I'm going to tell the honest to God's truth?
I'm listening. I just don't have anything to add to it because it's things that I just don't know about.
Terry in Texas. Hello, Terry.
Yeah, I am talking on the phone at the same time I'm hiding under the table.
Well,
I wish I could have had a chance to get in about an hour ago because certainly, when fingers are being pointed back. My brother used to say, start pointing fingers, 3 pointing back, and certainly 3 are pointing back at me. I've certainly been tip of the spear, but at the same time, I'm convicted I haven't done enough.
Well, I mean, this is not the persecution day for Terry in Texas, so crawl out from under the table, my friend.
Well, no, I mean, you have a valid point. Very much so. You have a very valid point. And I've been out, like the one I said the other day, I met that gal who's either the wife or together with this thing. His name is General Stubblebine. And his companion or wife, I don't know, she's a doctor as well, I believe. They're embroiled in this whole controversy with the drug, the fake drugs, the swine flu. And she said, I liked her quote. She said that she was awake and trumpeting. And I've been the same way myself, and I've bloodied my forehead many times. But I'm going to get back to just a quick comment I would like to make, and then a quick question for Bob, maybe Robbie, to get some clarification. I don't know if you all saw this in the paper here. It just came up online, which is really interesting. It's from your neck of the woods, John. As an indication, maybe you could extrapolate out as to how bad it will because I can't comprehend how bad it's going to be, and I may be extrapolating more out of this article than I need to. But the Silver Dome, they said, just sold yesterday in Pontiac, Michigan.
Yeah, for about $500,000, and only took them $55 million to build it.
$55 million to build it, and it comes with 127 acres, and it's sold for $583,000.
And it's amazing.
You can't even comprehend that.
Well, and as lousy as an NFL organization is, the Lions have, they should have put their butts back in the Silver Dome, because that was still a viable facility that held 80,000 people.
But even looking more, I did have a chance to go there one time. But anyway, that if you extrapolate that out, that is a real telltale sign of what's ready. The hit that's going to be taken here. Particularly, you're from this area, from Austin. That's a good example of what's going to take place to all those condos in downtown Austin.
Yeah,
it'll be like a bomb went off.
Which, by the way, that was planned and formulated under Agenda 21. You're aware of that?
No, but wouldn't surprise me.
It
Nothing. As you know, man, as many rabbit holes as you go down to, you think you're at the bottom, and then you find another layer down. A quick question. I wanted some clarification because on this, and I know there's other calls. I want to keep my call short out of respect to other people. Robbie, you constantly are saying about pulling the plug on your miners because the stock market's going to hit 10,500.
Yep.
And I hear Mr. Chapman saying, hold on.
Yeah.
So I'm really confused wouldn't those be bedrock investments to hold on to if gold and silver are going to stand the day? What is the take on it? I'm confused. Why the sell, or do you hold on? Clarify me on that issue.
Well, obviously it's just simply based on the 1929 chart. And if we do repeat history, the Dow's going down to 1,650. A decline in the Dow to that level, and Bob can correct me if I'm wrong, everything gets taken down.
And then you come back in and buy?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take. Right now, I'm sitting on 28% profit from the last time I got in when Bob was on my show about a month ago. And I'm not greedy. And
what's your strategy, Mr. Chapman?
I disagree completely. And I think the market's going down there, but gold and silver are not going down, and neither are the shares. Historically, the shares in gold and silver have gone up when the market's gone down. It was only 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, that the shares in gold went down because of the deleveraging process that went on. And as far as I'm concerned, everybody can take their charts and throw them out the window because the markets are manipulated, so the charts are not reflecting what's truly going on underneath the market. And you've seen the 96% of these people that keep on telling us the market and gold and silver and shares are going down, and they're wrong every single day. Enough said.
All right, Terry?
Very good. And I want to say one quick thing, John.
Yes, sir.
As a result of listening to you all's show, I've taken major action over the years, and it's allowed me, as a result of that, to increase my giving to your network.
Well, I greatly appreciate that. We've made a lot of people a lot of money out there, and the time will come when the gold and the silver dries up that we may be depending on the listeners for the support to keep the thing going, because, folks, this is not going to get any better. It's only going to continue to deteriorate. Terry, thank you for the call. We'll break. We'll be right back.